6 sulfurs, 6 sulfurs. Hydrogen 6 into 2, 12. Here already 6 there, multiplied by 3. Automatically oxygen is balanced. 6 fours are 24. 24 plus 7, 31. 2. 6 into 4, 24. 24 plus 4, 28. 28 plus 3, 31. Balanced. Bromine chloride. And last reaction, property number 8. Reaction with hydrogen peroxide. Reaction with hydrogen peroxide. Reaction with hydrogen peroxide. Right down here, one important product is formed that you should remember. Acidified potassium dichromate, when reacts with hydrogen peroxide, it forms CrO5, main product, plus H2O. Chromium pentoxide, it is the blue color compound, deep blue color compound. Deep blue color compound, right on. Here oxidation number of chromium in first year we studied. So here directly don't tell question because here peroxy linkage is there. So in CrO5 first year we practiced. Here oxidation number of chromium is +6. Peroxy linkage is there. Some students in early X each oxygen -2 -10 equal to 0, X equal to +10. We did like this wrong. Because according to one of the rule, oxidation number of an element should not exceed its group number. Its group number, because chromium atomic number 24. We don't know the group number. 24 you have to split like this way. 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32. Then easily you will get the group number. So from the 24 first take the common factor 2. Next 8. Next 8. 2 plus 8 10. 10 plus 8 18. Remaining what left 6. First 24 you have to split like this. 2, 8, 8. Up here 18 over. What left? 6. Last number is the group number. Chromium group number what? 6. But here more than group number. In first year we studied more than group number is there in such compound. Peroxy linkage is there. In any case, if more than group number is there, means what linkage is there? Peroxy linkage is there. Peroxy linkage means OO linkage. Peroxy linkage means what? OO linkage. So in the CrO5, OO linkage is there here. So if you are observing the structure of CrO5, below that you have written the structure of CrO5. In first year redox we practice. This is the structure of CrO5. Butterfly like structure. Butterfly like structure. See here, OO linkage this is. OO linkage is known as peroxy linkage. In peroxy linkage, anybody remember oxidation state of each oxygen is what? -1. In peroxides, oxidation number of each oxygen -1. This is -1, -1, -1, -1. This is normal oxygen -1. Then calculate chromium oxidation state X. -1, -1, -1, -1. This is -2 equal to 0. Therefore, X equal to what? +6. Your oxidation number you should remember. How they are asking the objective exam question? Acidified potassium dichromate is treated with hydrogen peroxide in the formed deep blue color compound. What is the oxidation state of central atom? So we are remembering the formula CrO5. In hurry we are taking as 10. 10 is wrong. What is the correct answer? 6. But in hurry we are taking a answer is as 10. Finished? So these are the chemical properties of acidified potassium dichromate. Next, put a side heading. Structure of potassium dichromate. Structure of potassium dichromate. Structure of potassium dichromate. Right, running notes K2Cr2O7 or Cr2O7 -2. Cr2O7 -2. There you have write down. K2Cr2O7 or Cr2O7 -2 has, put a side heading, structure. K2Cr2O7 or Cr2O7 -2 has 2 tetrahedral units, tetrahedral shape, two tetrahedral units has two tetrahedral units joined by a oxygen. Joined by a oxygen. Just 1 minute. How can you draw the structure? Means two chromiums are there. Left side one chromium, right side one chromium. Total 7 oxygens are there. Equal distribution. Left side 3 oxygens, right side 3 oxygens. Center middle 1 oxygen, rigid oxygen. Total 7 oxygens are there. Left equal distribution. Left side 3, right side 3, middle 1. So 3 oxygens. Next, 1 oxygen is there. That is the middle rigid oxygen. Now 3 oxygens. Here also 3 oxygens. Again, how many units negative charge is there? 2 units negative charge. So left hand side on 1 oxygen you have to put 1 unit negative charge. Here 1 unit negative charge. Understand that? Left hand side for 1 oxygen put negative charge. Here also 1 oxygen put negative charge. Coming to the how can you draw the structure? Charged oxygen always forms single bond. Neutral oxygen always forms double bond. Neutral oxygen always forms double bond. It is also neutral, 2 bonds. Neutral oxygen always forms 2 bonds. Therefore, this is the structure. Actual structure this. So this is one tetrahedral unit. This is another tetrahedral unit. Middle oxygen. Otherwise, if you are interested, this like this also you can draw tetrahedral unit. Like this also you can draw. See here, Cr 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. 4 bonds means tetrahedral arrangement. Now just 1 minute. Don't write here. Negative charge is double bond. This is the negative charge. This is double bond. Negative charge is double bond separated by a single bond. Hence resonance is possible. In first year we studied. If lone pair double bond separated by a single bond, negative or positive charge separated by a single bond, resonance is possible. So here resonating structures are possible. Resonating structures Cr. First draw the structure. Then I will draw resonating structures. Draw the structure. Over. After that, put the arrow on resonating structures. Resonating structures. Now, resonating structures means resonance hybrid we have to write down. This negative charge is delocalized to all oxygens. So, negative charge is delocalized. Here also. This dots indicates negative charge is moving from this oxygen to this oxygen. On the top you have to write down -2. This is resonating structure. Again I am repeating. Initially in the first oxygen negative charge is there. So in second structure it comes to second oxygen. In third structure it comes to third oxygen. Therefore your negative charge is delocalizing to all oxygens. So it is the resonating structure. Just 1 minute. Due to this resonance, this bond length, this bond length, this bond length, and these bond lengths also same. Why? So here delocalization, here also delocalization. Due to the delocalization of negative charge, bond lengths are same. But this bond length is different because this is single bond. By strictly speaking, it is not a perfect double bond, not a perfect single bond. It is a 1.5 bond. What bond? 1.5 bond. Not a perfect double bond. Not a perfect single bond. 1.5 bond. So hence due to resonance, these 6 bond lengths are same. Previous case and examples. In dichromate, how many CRO bonds are equivalent? They given 4 options like that. How many CRO bonds are equivalent? 6. So here bond angle is 126 degrees. It's not required. This is single bond. Single bond length is 179 picometers. Here 163. We have values not required. Here all these 163. Below that you have write down note. Previous examples it is. Finished up? Finished up or not? Complete up? Note. Put 2 stars. Due to resonance. In dichromate, in dichromate, 6 CRO bonds, you know, right, like this, 6 CRO bonds are equivalent. Previous case and examples, 6 CRO bonds are equivalent. That means same bond length. Yet there is no need to remember exact values. Just for understanding purpose, here I showed 163, 163, 163. Just you should remember how many bonds are equivalent. How many bonds are equivalent? 6. This is about structure of dichromate. Next, uses of dichromate, anyhow not required. Just 2-3 uses. Uses of dichromate. There you have to write down first one. It is used as a powerful oxidizing agent. It is used as powerful. So many properties, oxidizing properties we practice. Powerful oxidizing agent. Second one, it is used as primary standard solution. It is used as primary standard solution. Just 1 minute. It will come in second year titration concept. In first year we did acid base titrations. In second year these titrations will come. What is meant by primary standard solution? The solution whose concentration do not changes with time. Such type of solutions are known as primary standard solution. For example, today we prepared NaOH solution. After 1 week or after 1 month, if you will check, the concentration of NaOH not same. For example, today if you are preparing 2 molar, after 1 month if you are checking concentration, it is not 2 molar. So in such case concentration changes because NaOH is deliquescent. Deliquescent means it absorbs water vapor from the atmosphere. But potassium dichromate act as a primary standard solution. Primary standard solution is whose concentration do not changes with time. Today with what concentration we prepare, tomorrow also same concentration, day after tomorrow also same concentration. So primary standard solution is the solution whose concentration do not changes with time. Right, within the bracket you have written down for understanding purpose. Primary standard solution whose concentration do not changes with time. Whose concentration do not changes with time. Whose concentration do not changes with time. So potassium dichromate, again I am repeating, primary standard solution is what? Whose concentration remains same, do not changes with time. Potassium dichromate is used as primary standard solution in the redox titrations of Fe+2 and I- solutions. In the redox titrations of Fe+2 and I- solutions. Below that you have write down note. In place of potassium, if I am writing sodium, the sodium dichromate is not a primary standard solution. So, because the sodium dichromate is a deliquescent. Deliquescent means it absorbs moisture from atmosphere. Whenever it absorbs moisture from atmosphere, automatically there is a change in concentration. Hence, potassium dichromate only primary standard. Sodium dichromate not a primary standard. Write down. Sodium dichromate is not used as primary standard solution. Sodium dichromate is not used as primary standard solution because it is deliquescent. It is deliquescent. Within the bracket you have to write down. It absorbs moisture from atmosphere. It absorbs deliquescent, deliquescent. It absorbs moisture. Deliquescent means it absorbs moisture from atmosphere. Hence, there is a change in concentration. Last one. It is used in chrome tanning. In leather industry. So in leather industry, in order to polish the leather, we are using potassium dichromate. That process is known as chrome tanning. That process is known as what? Chrome tanning. So in order to polish the leather, so leather is nothing but animal hides only, animal skin only. In order to polish that leather, potassium dichromate is used. That process is known as chrome tanning. So this is about potassium dichromate. By this potassium dichromate concept finished. In this chapter, only one concept is left, that is KMnO4. In next class, we will continue that KMnO4.